Right, today I come to Sandbach in Cheshire to see the Sandbach crosses. These crosses would not have originally been here. They were brought here in the Middle Ages to celebrate the town being given a charter to hold a regular market. It's not known exactly where they came from, but they have been dated to the 9th century. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult to make out the carvings in these crosses because they were designed to be painted bright colours, and all of that paint has chipped away over time. They would have been probably very vivid, like medieval religious art, probably lots of blues and golds and gilts and reds, easily made primary colours in strong and vivid lighting. Up at the top of the cross there is a huge boss that has rivet holes in it that was designed to have a metal cross come out of it, probably brass or gold, possibly something gold plated, something bright and vibrant that would have been seen from a great distance away, and unfortunately of course that metal is long gone, meaning that these crosses are more sort of stele, up your words. One of the carvings that we can clearly make out is the Mercian beast, which is a sort of dragon-like mix of talons and tongues and body parts, and it was very popular in Mercia in the 9th century, which helps us both date the piece and confirm that it was from the relatively local area. Mercia was roughly according with the Midlands, so Sandbach, it's kind of the right area, but it could potentially have been from a fair distance away. You can also see the disciples, the transfiguration of the Christ, Simon of Cyrene carrying Jesus's cross for him, and there's a mural which was probably intended to show a sense of Christian unity. One of the things that fascinates me about these crosses in a sort of cross-cultural, cross-time sort of way is that these crosses were originally figure points in almost all English towns. All English towns would have one of these big crosses in them to signify to everyone around that they really, really love Christ, and also to be a kind of focal point for the town, like a village green or a village hall or things like that. It served a similar function, that it was a signifier that you were in a new place, and it gave them a sense of community. They were everywhere, there were loads of them, and they've almost all been destroyed. And then you get to the 20th century and the First World War, and cross-shaped monuments of a near identical design spring up all over the country. It's weird, you know, how English society has kind of gone in this great big circle. We had crosses everywhere, then we tore them down, then we put crosses up everywhere again. It's interesting to me, at least. Normally, town crosses like this were destroyed by our old friend, the Reformation, and actually these were no exception. They were destroyed, torn down, and the pieces scattered all around the place. But by remarkable luck, an antiquarian in the early 1800s found as many pieces as he could and rewrited them. So giving us a look into something that is so rare now, this is probably the only example, it's certainly the finest example that I can find.